Hey, air signs, I hope that you're doing... Oh, I guess I am doing air. I hope that you're doing well today, and we're going to do a different type of a reading. I'm going to take your element, and if you are dealing with one of the other elements within the zodiac wheel, like air signs dealing with Aquariuses, air signs dealing with Gemini, and so on and so forth, and we'll move through each element per sign of the element, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, then hopefully this will help you in a situation. So air, let's go ahead and get started and see what your overall energy for all air signs. Spirit, we just thank you for clear defined messages. What do they need to know and understand? What needs to come forth? We bind and block all negative forces that would try to hinder this reading, and we ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Y'all bear with me. I'm just I'm dealing with lack of sleep is what I'm dealing with, but we'll get through it. All right, let's take a look for the air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So air signs, if you are dealing with other air signs, we are looking at Aquarius right now. So if you are an air sign dealing with an Aquarius, overall energy, though, for all the air signs is the Four Swords: resting the mind, meditation, getting over maybe even a death. This looks like somebody, you know, maybe laid to rest. But nonetheless, it's somebody who just came out of a heartbreak, because the Three of Swords is right before this. And Four is about just getting really stable in the mind, right? And so this is air. And I will tell you that fire had their overall energy as air as well, so maybe have that in your chart or something, just for a side note. So, but that is literally finally just relaxing the mind, or needing to relax the mind, or something like that. Let me say something before I get started. These energies can go either way. These are either your energies or somebody else causing this energy, or you're looking out in a situation on these energies, or you're in these energies and other people are watching as well. So energies can go either way. If you're standing in your integrity, that has a lot to do with what the heavens want you to know in your situation as well, okay? So only you know that, and only you know what signs that you're dealing with, or you have these signs in your chart, or you know people that have these signs in your chart. So overall energy for you air signs dealing with other air signs is more air. Thinking and relaxing the mind. So if you are an air sign dealing with an Aquarius, Aquarius rules over the ankles and the circulatory system. It is Uranus. It's fast-moving energy. It's also social. So air, if you're dealing with another air sign, or this is all just you, this is somebody in their mind, the Three of Swords, yeah. And the overall energy, like I said, is resting the mind. So if you're an Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius, or if you're, you know, Gemini, Libra as well, this a lot of air coming out, air signs. A lot of turmoil in the mind and needing to rest, or you just came out of this, and or you're watching somebody go through this, and whatever this is for you, the mind is really an issue here. Heartbreak, maybe there was third-party situation, and it could have just been your job. Doesn't have to be an affair, although that stuff does exist in our world. This is somebody really either trying to make a decision, really trying to get grounded within the mind, in your situation, or they're doing this to you, trying to find a place of rest. That's hard energy. All right, air signs, if you're dealing with the Gemini, now that is 3, the third house is Gemini, and so that just could be you, Gemini, within this, you do fall in this air category, but that is with Aquarius as well. All right, and so for Gemini, we have a card jumping out here, and we've got the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is somebody standing up that has been in public recognition, because the Six of Wands is right before this. This is fire energy. Gemini, and or if you are a Gemini, I don't know, the air sign who's dealing with the Gemini. So it's either you or them or whatever's happening, somebody is getting the victory. There's wolves down here, and that tells me that moon-like energies could have been involved in a situation that's also public, and you're watching somebody having to stand up for something, even know that there's wolves around, needing to rest the mind, or are resting the mind, or it's involved with something that's known that is resting the mind, even though there's wolves around in a situation. It could be dealing with somebody standing up for a situation because a death, like I said, this kind of looks like somebody could be laid in the ground, something like that. Or you need to stand up regardless of wolf-like energies. If you are in your integrity, you can just rest your mind and know that it's going to be okay. They have the advantage, even though there's negative things happening. The sweet divine will always come in and give you rest in your mind, air signs. All right, and if you need more clarification, please go, watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus on any of the other element signs that have been and are being uploaded. So let's take a look. So air signs dealing with Libra. Now Libra rules over the kidneys and the skin, the lower back, and the buttocks area there, and it's also justice. We've got death energy coming up. So air signs dealing with Libra or any other air sign, because this is air on air here, and we've got a lot of heart energy, people standing up for things and heartbreak and trying to get out of the mind and resting, and death is the outcome. Though this tells me, now this is Scorpio energy, this can also be investigative stuff underneath the surface going on about a situation. This is also in the nighttime, moon-like energies as well. Like I said, it can be illusions. You could have put somebody in illusion, somebody put you there, you did that, or somebody's watching this, or a death, like I said, occurred in your situation, laying something to rest. This is a transformation. Scorpio energy is also about things coming to the surface. Some things could come to a surface about this overall energy with death, but rest assured, air signs, that there is going to be an ending, because death is a, that's high arcana coming out, and you and I don't have any control when a transformation comes with a death. So something happened where, if you had to stand up for what you believe, or you're watching somebody do that, or somebody's watching you do that, or causing you to have to do that, it's been real heartbreaking, this situation, but death is going to come to a situation here, because it is portraying itself here for the overall energy, and Libra, you guys got that right here. All right, let's move on, air signs. Let me just pause this so I don't waste time on my video. Okay, let's move on. So air signs dealing with any water signs. We're going to start with Cancer first. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you are an air sign, or you have it in your chart, or you're dealing with an air sign that is also has water in their chart, or dealing with a water sign or a situation concerning something very emotional. So air signs dealing with Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and it's emotional energy. It's about cycles of things. It rules over the chest area, the stomach, and the breast area as well, if that helps anyone. Air signs with the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We've got the Ace of Cups, so something very, very emotional here. This is pregnancy. This is a new beginning. This is something refreshing and fulfilling, and something that's resting the mind here. Like I said, if you've been going through emotional turmoil and the mind was hurt in any kind of way, you're getting a fresh new start from the heavens that are making you feel beautiful. If you've been trying to get pregnant, this could be a pregnancy card, being right there with the moon energies. You could be dealing with mother issues, or your mother, or you're the child, or something like that, cycles of things, and now a new beginning is coming and refreshing the mind. That's beautiful energy coming out, air signs dealing with Cancer energy. All right, air signs dealing with Scorpio energy. Scorpio rules over the reproductive system, sexual organs and stuff like that. It's very magnetic energy. It's also connected to moon-like energies, hidden things, secret things coming to the surface, stuff like that. It's a water energy. Lack of sleep. All right, air signs for Scorpio, dealing with the Scorpio or heavy Scorpio in the chart. We got strength. So this is a high arcana air sign. So if you are dealing with, any of those things that I just mentioned with Scorpio, hidden things, sexual things, reproductive things, things that have come out into the open or have been hidden, like I said, things that are, drawing you, also resting the mind or needing to rest the mind. We have strength here. And you have to have strength to be able to get that lion there under control. She's sitting on that thing. And now this is the sign of Leo, so you could either have Leo in your chart or Leo like energy. Leo's about the heart. It's about being front stage. Something could be known. This could have happened during the Leo season. We're just coming out of that season, fixing to go into the Virgo season. Something was a bear like energy, air signs, and now you're either needing to, or you are just now finally resting your mind over a situation, or you're needing to have strength over a situation and just go within and get that thing under control. This is about having personal power here. Taming the beast within is what that card also can represent. The heart. Leo rules over the spine and the upper spine situation, or if there's a situation that's medical and stuff like that going on, it's been like a bear-like issue. All right, so let's move on to Pisces. Air signs dealing with Pisces. Now, Pisces rules over the lymphatic system. They're very creative. It's Neptune energy. It can be confusing at times, trying to figure out what you want to do, how to create some very creative, very artistic energy as well. We have this one trying to pop over here, and it is fire energy. It is the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who can be in and out, in and out. Now, when I see horses, I do see Jupiter-like energy, and it is fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius also could be connected to your Pisces connection, air signs, in some way, shape, or form, needing to reach your mind. Now, somebody was a player, and in a situation, or somebody came in real quick and allowed you to rest your mind. That's also good. This is also creation, because he is holding the Ace of Wands, but this can be like a player-like energy. Like I said, very spontaneous. This could just be really good, passionate news that you get really quickly in a situation with your Pisces connection here that's going to bring rest to the mind. Or this could be travel and somebody trying to move in a situation, relocate as well. You could have younger children, or you are a younger person in the situation, or dealing with people between the age of 25 and up. But the overall energy here is rest, or some kind of, laying something to rest as well. So that is air with water energy. Let's move on. Put these in here. Hold on a minute. Okay, so now we're moving on to fire. So air, dealing with any kind of fire signs where you're needing to rest the mind, or you're coming out of things where mind having to lay something to rest. We're going to start with air signs dealing with Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy rules over the hips, the thighs, and the liver. So if any of this is, we do have swords out here, and that could also deal with surgeries and stuff like that as well. Somebody being in surgery as well, and under anesthesia at the moment. So let's go ahead and take a look at air dealing with Sagittarius. We have the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles here. It's the Queen of Wheels, but it's the Queen of, well, which would be the Wheel of Fortune. The Jupiter does rule over that. I'm just learning these cards, though. So air, dealing with Sagittarius, we have the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who is could be a mother, or somebody who is in high regard. This is a person of nobility, that they're very noble and they're very grounded. They're a good investor. They're methodical. They take things slow and easy, and this also could, they can rest your mind. This could be a mother. This could be an aunt, a sister, somebody who's known because it is a queen. Somebody who is just very comforting, a good listener, something like that. So that's beautiful energy. Now, if you're having issues or going through something with hospitals or something like that with a Sagittarius, and it's financial, this looks real good. I mean, if you're in the upright always, something's going to happen. It's going to rest the mind in this situation. So that's really, really good, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's just a good investor. She represents, if we're talking about Taurus energy is very, very stable and fixed. That energy, you might have that in your chart as well, or dealing with other people on the outside with that. The Queen of Pentacles represents somebody who, she's just really sweet and kind. She's just really somebody who's noble. If this is a business situation, you're looking for a job or something like that, looks real good. So air signs, that's your Sagittarian connection there. Air with Leo, if you're dealing with a Leo, or you have Leo in your chart. Air with Leo. Now Leo rules over the spinal upper back column. It also represents the heart, front stage, family situations, children. We've got the Five of Cups, so somebody really in regret about something and needing to rest the mind, or you're coming out of this information, or somebody's watching you go through this and wanting you to find help for that situation. Maybe it's children, like I said, maybe it's back issues. This person really is laying on their back here. So somebody's in regret, though, air signs, concerning Leo energy, or within the Leo season that we just came out of, front stage things that could be known. This is about the mind and knowledge as well. They're air. Five of Cups is crying over spilt milk, though, but you didn't lose everything. There are still two cups here. That's soulmate energy. If this is family or something like that, yeah, you went through something, but there's still cups here. And just rest the mind. Go within. Ask the divine what you need to do and connect. This person's like connecting in the situation. That's the best thing to do, is just connect with the divine. It'll be all right, because you didn't lose everything. There's still two cups there. All right, air signs that are dealing with Aries energy. Now, Aries rules over the head area, the eyes, the brain. They're ruled by Mars, so very passionate and warlike energy as well. We have the Eight of Wands, which is beautiful. This is fast information coming very passionately. Personal power with the number 8. So if you're air sign dealing with Aries, or you have it in your chart or something like that, some type of this Cupid arrows, very passionate coming towards, and this is like, yes, resting in a situation, finally getting the brain area to a place where somebody's making you feel good and relaxed or something like that. That's beautiful energy. That's like somebody conquering something there. So either you're doing this, or you're watching somebody with this stuff in their chart, or the situation, or it's you or something like that. It's very good energy. Look at this. This person's literally, though the storm clouds are there, they're literally pushing through the thing and taking that information and allowing rest to come to the mind and getting stable. That's beautiful. If this is anything, children, he is holding up the one wand there, even though there's 8 here. He's got the Ace of Wands in the hand, starting something new in the midst of everything that you had to go through with the other wands here. Fast, passionate energy. And sometimes you gotta war with the mind and tell it to shut up, kind of stuff as well. So if you're dealing with air signs, if you're dealing with Aries energy, it looks good. Just rest the mind, go into meditation. It's gonna be okay. All right, hold on just a second. We're gonna do Earth. All right, so we've got air with Earth, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy. So air dealing with a Virgo. What do the air signs need to know about those who are dealing with a Virgo? Or you may have Virgo in your chart, like I said. Air with Virgo. We've got the Knight of Wands. Now this just came out. So again, if you're dealing with, like I said, I always see it is fire. And then we just came out of the fire energy of Leo. And so if you are dealing with the, heavy, if you got Virgo in your chart or heavy fire in your chart or whatever, this is somebody who is going to blaze forth. And but it also can be a player-like energy. It is not a king. It is not a queen. It's energy between the ages of 25 and up. Or this could be you just very passionate about something. This could be moving, like I said, travel and good messages, because kings also do send out the knights as well. Just beware that they don't always have all the information, but they're very passionate, and something's could be said, or moving away from something that was said. Just because I'm just holding these cards up here and that's hitting me right here, maybe something happened. They moved away faster, because that could be a player-like energy as well. Air signs. So if you're dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart, or another fire sign's involved in a situation, or another air sign, or something's coming towards this situation to ease the mind. This is new creation. This could be law-like issues, like I said, because Jupiter energy is about the law and is about truth. So your situation here. Now Virgo rules over the... what does Virgo rule over? It's a Mercury rule. So that's about communication, hands, shoulders, speech, stuff like that. It's the digestive system and the intestines and the spleen as well. Maybe you're getting fast new information about a health issue, or you just coming out of it. You're starting to feel vibrant again and starting to get up and go and stuff like that. It's also what I'm getting, air signs. All right, so air signs dealing with Taurus energy. Taurus, I got some stuff written over here that I'm looking at. So Taurus energy is the throat and the neck and the vocal cords. It deals with banks and loans and love and investments and stuff like that. Very stable energy. It's a fixed sign. Air with Taurus. This is a Five of Swords. Now this has come out already a couple times on, I don't remember which element it was, but this is like, I'm going to win with all costs. I don't care. And sometimes other people are doing this, and you have to stand up and go, okay, well, I'm going to have to do it too, because I'm standing up for truth, and I need my mind to rest. So air signs dealing with Taurus issues or things like that, and just not going to do. 5 is a change, right? Now there's 9 swords here with the overall energy, and so that would be, if you're, like I said, if you've got a fire in your chart, that'd be the 9th house as well, or issues with that. Air signs over a situation. This is somebody who's not going to give up. One party's going to stand, and if the other party's going to stand in negativity, well, the person who has integrity is also going to do it, and it's just really going to boil down to integrity. The high arcana is Taurus energy and Libra. Well, it's a Venus energy, and Venus rules over Taurus and Libra. And so if a situation is going on and it's just been like hell and high water in this situation, back and forth, it's going to boil down to integrity. The Hierophant energy itself deals with all those banks and institutions, and if this is a hospital-like type thing, or have something to do with hospital-like type things as well. And your health has just been a real issue. Just keep fighting. Meditate. The mind's really good in that. If it's some type of a warlike energy with your situation, either you or the other person causing it or whatever, somebody is going to win out, and it will pull it down to integrity. Like I said, that Taurus energy is about conforming or not conforming. So if you're dealing with a fixed sign, it's just like, I just don't care, I don't care. It will go down to integrity to win the situation, to get the mind cleared up and rested and stable. That is a religious energy, but very practical energy as well that you're dealing with here. And this person is just like, you know, it really shouldn't have even had to go there, but it did, type of the situation. But something's either going to be put to rest in the situation or bring rest in the situation overall. And law could be involved in this because they are swords here out. So good luck to you on this situation. That is air with Taurus energy. Coming to an end because this portrays an ending. Somebody went through a really hard thing here. Like I said, I've seen that card a couple times already come out in these reads. So air with Capricorn energy. Now Capricorn energy is your joints and your skeletal system. All right. And I just seen the Ace of Pentacles, which had the ox there as well. So you air signs dealing with money issues, contracts, children, physical issues and stuff like that. You're going to get your mind rested, or you need to get relaxed and get rested, okay? So let's take a look here. I didn't take that card because it came out with a couple other. That's just a side note message. Air with Capricorn. We have the Hermit, and which is more earthy energy. So you could have a hermit. You could have a Virgo in the situation with you, where your situation is concerned, or you have this in your chart, or you know you're dealing with air sign. You're looking on a situation where Capricorn and Virgo are in a situation, or you are just going within, because that is about what that is about. Going within, analyzing, organizing, getting things situated, policy, segregated things, being a solicitor, something like that is what the Hermit represents. Loneliness. Both of these can portray loneliness in a situation, air signs. So you, all that are dealing with Capricorn energy, needing to go within big time is what it's suggesting here. Big time. And if you are having skeletal bone deterioration, like things happening to you, you know, take it easy and make sure you're, you know, do what you need to do, get calcium in you, stuff like that. Bones represent needing to be really strong in a situation, having a backbone, having a spiritual background. There's very two spiritual cards here showing up, air signs. So this is what I have for you, air signs. Hopefully it was helpful to you. I enjoy doing these because I learn a lot, and hopefully you all are as well. And if you didn't get anything from this read, check back another time, or go check out one of your moon, rising, or Venus signs. Till next time, bye-bye.